Hello, I'm Dr. James R. Fedich. I'm your host of Hackettstown Health Beat. We're the area's best healthcare show. We're going to bring you the best healthcare providers. I was in a terrible car accident. I was 13 years old and really hurt my back. I had some healthcare providers in the area help me. Now I'm able to help others in the area as well. I've been practicing in town for over 14 years, and we're here to help other people just the way I was helped. So each week we hope we bring an informative episode of this show, and you can help yourself and your friends and family. Hey everyone, Dr. James R. Fedich for another episode of Hackettstown Health Beat, where we bring only the best healthcare providers in the Hackettstown area to not only meet and greet them, but learn about different health conditions, ask questions that you may want to ask them, and learn a little bit more about yourself and your local healthcare providers. And as we've said before, we only have the best people in town come in, and will only be vetted personally by me, so you're going to get the best advice and hear from the best providers in town. So our guest this week is Dr. Thomas Miller. Welcome, Dr. Thomas.
Thank you, Dr. Fedich.
Nice to have you. So Dr. Miller is a native of Warren County here. He's grown up here his whole life. So tell us a little bit about where you grew up and go from there.
All right, so I grew up in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Graduated Phillipsburg High School. After high school, I joined the military. I did 11 years in the U.S. Army Infantry. I was in Iraq twice, in Kuwait twice. I was in Iraq in 2003 and 2006. After that, I decided I wanted to do something else with my life and joined and went to school for exercise science, and then went to chiropractic school.
So I tell patients when you're looking for healthcare providers, if you kind of ask them how they got into the profession, you can usually tell how dedicated they're going to be. The ones that got into it because they hurt themselves, they had a bad back, they became a chiropractor, or they went, someone was sick and they went to nursing and they wanted to help people for the good of helping people. Those are usually the people you want to see, not the people who got in for the wrong reasons. So we know Dr. Tom got in things for the right reasons. So question from Dr. Miller this week. People ask one of the most common health conditions is sciatica. So we hear a lot about sciatica in our office and a lot of different offices. So would you tell us a little bit what sciatica means and ways you can get rid of it for us?
Okay, sure. Yeah, we see a lot of sciatica in our office almost every day. Sciatica is a general term for pressure or irritation to the sciatic nerve, which is this very large nerve that comes down, that originates from your low back and goes through the pelvis area. And it can get entrapped in a few, or get pressure put on it in a few different spots. A lot of times it comes from a disc herniation back here in the lumbar spine. It could also be due to degenerative disc disease and or spinal stenosis, which would be the narrowing of the central canal here. And also it could be sometimes entrapped by the piriformis muscle here. A lot of our patients respond very well to spinal decompression, along with gentle adjustments. And we also do physical therapy for a lot of our sciatic patients, and a lot of times they respond very well. Very rarely do they need surgery.
So walk us through a little bit, Dr. Miller, how you would diagnose the sciatica to selecting what type of treatment is best for the patient.
Okay, so a lot of times people will complain of an ache in their butt. A lot of times it'll originate from the low back and go into the butt. A lot of times with pain going down their leg along the distribution of the sciatic nerve. We do orthopedic tests to determine if it's coming from the disc, if it's coming from the ear being entrapped by the piriformis muscle. If sometimes we might need an MRI to diagnose where it's coming from. And yeah, so we go from there. We just do the imaging or the orthopedic test to figure it out.
All right, that's great information, Dr. Miller. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Hackettstown Health Beat. If people want to get in touch with you, what would be the best way to do that?
That's great. They can call our office, Village Family Clinic, at 813-8200.
Great. Thanks, Dr. Miller. Until next episode of Hackettstown Health Beat, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in for this episode of Hackettstown Health Beat, where we bring you the local best healthcare providers in this area to help answer your questions and learn a bit more about yourself. So to learn a little bit more about me, you can visit my website at hackettstownfamilyclinic.com. Give us a call at 908-813-8200 or follow us Hackettstown Health Beat on Facebook to keep in tune with these videos. Thank you and have a great day.